peeps? It's your boy, it's Ty Bros TV. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry guys, I know it sounds like it, but I kind of a little tired. I literally just came back from work not too long ago. So your boy's tired. He might have a little bit low energy coming into this review. My bad about that, okay? But I just want to let you know that as a disclaimer. So, my Adventures with Superman, Episode 5, we're going to talk about it. But before we do, please help me out. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Definitely comment down below and tell me what you guys thought about this episode and the things that I'm going to say in this review. Also, share the video as well. That'll definitely help me out as well. All right, y'all. So we're going to get into this, okay? Now, I'm going to get into the negatives first because I only really have one big negative, and it's going to be right. I'm going to tell you right now. And it's going to be a hot take, so I hope you guys don't get triggered. I hope you don't. And again, if you think I'm wrong, that's fine. Just let me know in the comments down below what you think, okay? Now, I had a problem with how they wrote Lois. Particularly this episode, how they wrote her. And I had a problem specifically with her issue with Clark, with her finding out Clark is Superman. Now, as you know, Lois finds out from the last episode, she pieces it together that Clark is Superman. And she goes out throughout the episode trying to get Clark to admit that he's Superman, which happens at the end. However, she's upset because Clark has not told her that he's Superman. Even though, this is my problem, even though she said herself, and I'm glad that Clark, brought this out. She kind of like was like, yo, chill. That he, called her on it and said, yo, you said you were going to out Superman. You couldn't trust him, and you were going to like out him and put all his secrets out there. And that's why he didn't tell her, which is a valid reason. And her rebuttal to that is, well, you just didn't tell me. So we're done. And it's just like, really? And I'm kind of getting, I'm frustrated with this type of writing, especially when it comes to women characters, specifically minority women. Okay, a great example of this is, you know what? For anybody that hasn't seen Invincible, okay, I'm gonna put up a spoiler tag for this. All right, so when the spoiler tag comes down, you can come back to us and we can keep talking about the episode. I just wanted to bring Invincible into this so it could drive my point. So we're gonna drop spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you've been warned. So with Amber, now I understand Amber is the worst character on that show, and yes, she is. Reason being is that she sort of had a similar issue. She knew that Mark was invincible pretty much the beginning of that episode when they went on that trip. And, all the other times that he's kind of flaked on her or whatever. Now, I can understand her being upset with that part. But the fact that Mark admitted he was invincible, he actually went out his way to tell her she was invincible so that he can, as a form of trust, right? And she still had a problem. She still had a problem. She just was like, well, and I forgot specifically what she said, but it was basically like, yo, you telling me now doesn't mean anything to me. Get out my life. I'm like, chick, I just saved you and I saved a bunch of people. And the reason I didn't want to tell you is because I like you, but I don't, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big issue for me, and that was also a big issue for me because, she's a minority. She's a black woman, and I'm kind of getting tired of writers doing this specifically with black women and minority women. Period. Just for the sake of drama. You know what I'm saying? They deserve better than that. Now, that's my thing. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. Okay. That was the end of my rant. Okay, I'm gonna put the spoiler down. Okay, that's the end of my rant. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get that out the way. Okay, so let's get into the positives I have with this episode. Steve. I'm very surprised about Steve. Steve, I thought was gonna be one of the most annoying characters of the show, but he actually was dropping some knowledge, especially on Jimmy. Yo, I feel bad for Jimmy. Jimmy got left behind. Also, I want to shout out to Kill Your Vibe 4408 because he commented on the video, my last review, and he stated that that Jimmy felt like more of a third wheel, and that really transferred into this episode, which I love. And I also like that Steve really is trying to be like, a pal to Jimmy because he sees that, this used to be me. This is me. Like, it's the same way with me. I'm the lone wolf out here. So you got to fend for yourself. So I think, Steve wants to be Jimmy's friend. I feel like that's cool. And we find out that Jimmy has a website or like a blog or something like YouTube, to where he's exposing aliens and myths and stuff like that. And Steve also has one to tell Jimmy that, he's wrong, basically. So I thought that was like kind of funny but cool. Also, we got introduced to Heatwave. Now, here's the thing. Heatwave is a Flash villain. And yes, she's uh gender swap. So yes, that's fine. Whatever. But it's a Flash film. So are we going to get traditional DC heroes like I spoke about in the last episode? Like Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, etc. Like, are we going to see this going forward? Like, I'm wondering about that. Also, I want to talk about this real quick. Slade Wilson is in this universe. Deathstroke is in this. I had no idea that was the dude that was fighting Livewire was Slade Wilson. It didn't even occur to me to make that connection because, I didn't think that was him. You know, and like I said, and that's what I'm saying. Like seeing Livewire now. I mean, not Livewire. Heatwave now. Slade. It's just like, oh, okay. So are we gonna get traditional DC characters like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, maybe the Justice League? I don't know. It sounds It sounds possible to me. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But I do want to say too, the was okay. Slade was whooping Superman's butt though, for real, for real. Now mind you, he had assistance from the machines, but nah, Slade was giving Superman the work. And I think, and this would have been my negative, but I think I know why Superman is getting hurt so easily by everyone else. And I think it's because these weapons are Kryptonian, like Livewire, Ivo with the parasite suit, Slade, and the machines. I think they are Kryptonian technology, and I think that's why it's able to hurt him. Or it's Kryptonian technology, mixed in with some kryptonite. I think that's what it is. I don't know, but we'll probably find out later on during the episode. Later on in the season, I mean. And let's talk about Task Force X real quick. I think Task Force X is not going to be the traditional one that we're used to. I think this Task Force X or Suicide Squad was made due to the generals and Amanda Waller's like hatred towards aliens or something strong about it. Kind of like how it is in the DCAU, when in the DCAU, the Timverse, if you will. I think it's something akin to that because we see in the flashback that the general has a major hard on for Superman. And we saw in a flashback that he was a part of that meteor shower which brought Clark into Earth. Also on some Smallville stuff. Now, I am assuming that maybe or theorizing that maybe they killed his family. Like maybe the meteor shower killed his wife or his family or something like that. I don't know. But it'd be cool to find out if that's what happened. Which I think that's what happened. But we'll see. As for Wally, let me tell y'all something. She don't give a damn. She is like, yo, the mission. Okay? Cause she was gonna let all them people die. Just so they could just so they could get rid of Superman. It is what it is. Also, real quick before we go, I did like when Superman like kind of slammed Slade with that punch real quick, just bam, real quick. Now, I don't think he put all of it into that punch. I think he just did that punch just for her to just like, all right, you can get out of here so I can save these people real quick. I also like that, yo, he can use those blades. Slade can use those blades as as like a rail gun or something. That was really dope to see. I really want to see that get fired sometime in this show. All right, and then at the end, Jimmy goes on the retreat by himself, and he gets captured by a gorilla. I'm assuming this is Gorilla Grodd, but I'm not sure. And if this is Gorilla Grodd, then I'm pretty sure we're gonna start seeing more DC heroes after season one. Maybe at the end of season one. Who knows? Who knows? But again, I don't know if this is Gorilla Grodd. I think so because we see the gorilla. He looks like Control. So I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna find out in the next episode. So we'll find out. So yes. Aside from my rant, I did enjoy this episode as well. Not as much as the other episodes, but I still enjoyed it. It was a solid time. I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10. Okay. And let me know what you thought about this episode. Did you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? Did you see anything that I missed? That I didn't get to talk about? Let me know. Okay. And also recommend me any shows or movies that you want me to react to. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're getting out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one.